Cassie Peterman, and welcome to the Sun Focus today. Governor Tim Pawlenty was at Sarna's Classic Grill in Columbia Heights this morning to address members and guests of the Twin Cities North Chamber of Commerce at the Chamber's monthly legislative breakfast. The governor followed his address by answering a few questions asked by others in attendance. In all, key topics for Pawlenty included healthcare, public schools, and his thoughts on what the state and nation must do to improve their economies.
The healthcare system in the country, which is topic 2, needs to be reformed, and it needs to be reformed in Minnesota because much of the pressure that you're seeing in counties, school districts, cities, the state, the federal government is driven by a healthcare system that is growing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times faster than the private economy. In the future, there isn't going to be total monopoly run school districts. There's going to be more choices and options for kids in the form of charter schools, more open enrollment, private school choices, and the like. In the world that is to come, you can't have big government-run monopolies and expect that to work for all kids in all circumstances. So that's going to come to pass. The math is going to dictate you can't keep running these systems as autopilot entitlement commitments at cost levels that we can't afford. The math just doesn't support it anymore. The answer is to try to get Minnesota government at all levels, state, local, and otherwise, to live within its means. It's a basic common sense principle that you have to apply in your family life. It's a basic common sense principle we have to apply in government and in business as well.
Tim Roach, Twin Cities North Chamber president, spoke about welcoming the governor for the Chamber's first legislative breakfast in 2010 and why the Chamber began the breakfast program last October.
Well, it's huge to get the top speaker in the state, coming in and talking about two businesses, about being fiscally responsible and talking about the private sector and what it can do to revive the economy. I mean, anytime you can bring the governor in, especially a governor so successful in promoting businesses as Governor Pawlenty, it's huge for the Chamber and what we're trying to accomplish. We invite, speakers coming into, experts on topics that we hope for, not necessarily political speakers, but speakers on topics that affect business, and then we invite legislators to come in, and then we ask them a question about that topic, and we have had parties from both sides. We started the legislative breakfasts so we could communicate, as the governor alluded to earlier, that it is important to have that relationships with those elected officials and educate them on what's happening every day in business.
At the Chamber's next legislative breakfast, scheduled for Tuesday, February 2nd, Roach and others will welcome State Transportation Commissioner Thomas Sorrell. Governor Pawlenty and state legislators will convene at the Capitol for the next legislative session February 4th. The winners of Spring Lake Park's second annual Christmas decorating contest were announced at Monday's City Council meeting. Judging took place on December 20th with representatives from 9 local businesses and organizations serving as judges. The 4 categories were Best Overall Christmas Theme, Religious Nativity Scene, Lights, and Animation. Winners received gift certificates from the businesses and organizations that sponsored the contest. For Best Overall Christmas Theme, first place winner was Suzanne Bigford, second place winner was Josh and Amy Nutter, and third place winner was Bernetta Thill. The winner of the animation category was Brian Hicks, and second place went to Dennis and Michelle Moan, who said their son gave most of his decorations to them this year to put up for their grandchildren. David Peterson won the Lights category, and the Sifter household won second place. Robert Hansen's Nativity Religious Scene took first place, and Don and Julianne Herman's Nativity Scene won second place. Julianne said her father made the nativity scene in the 1960s or 1970s, and that the grandchildren loved to come and see baby Jesus. Mayor Nelson said he hopes the contest continues and gets bigger and bigger every year. Tonight is hamburger night at the Fridley VFW Post 363. Available from 6 to 7:30 p.m., the menu includes hamburgers, cheeseburgers, chicken strips, chicken drummies, french fries, and onion rings. The proceeds will support veteran projects. Call or visit online for more information about tonight's dinner and other activities. For more about these and other stories from the Sun Focus, visit our website at mnsun.com. For the Sun Focus, I'm Cassie Peterman. We'll see you tomorrow.